Hey guys, welcome to my new podcast, the SoBoujiee Show. This is episode 1. I've been trying to start a podcast for a really long time, but I just decided 2024 we're gonna start it for real. So I have my first guest, DJ Spiff. Woo! He's a DJ, he's an entrepreneur, he's a rapper, he's an influencer. He get 30K on a good day on Instagram.
On a good day.
On a good day. Well, thank you so much for coming.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So before we start, we gotta take a shot. Oh, that looked like it was a lot. There wasn't enough. Oh, he's a drinker. See? You said it wasn't enough. Cheers. Woo.
That's liquor.
That is liquor.
Yeah, that's liquor.
So for the people that don't know you, introduce yourself. Like, where are you from? What's your age? Different stuff like that.
My name is SoBoujiee Spiff, aka DJ Spiff, aka So, aka Sos. Whichever one ever goes with the people, whatever they want to call me. I was born and raised in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I lived there for a long time. Well, almost half my life. I moved to the United States in 2012. You know, I was about 11 years old. My family moved to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Big 4.
Big 7-4, you know what I mean? But I spent most of my time in America, in boarding school. I went to boarding school in Front Royal, Virginia. I don't know if anybody knows.
I didn't know that. I was going to ask you that.
I went to Air Force Academy. When we first came up here, it was kind of hard because we weren't citizens yet, and we were all, me, my brother, and my sister, were all on student visas. So our parents needed to figure out a way to keep us in school while they could be back home and figure out, you know what I'm saying, our green cards and our social security and all that stuff. So with a student visa, if you're in school, you know what I'm saying, you can be up here. But they needed to be a way for us to be in school all the time and our parents know we're straight. So they told us we were going to boarding school. I thought boarding school was going to be like, what is it, Zoe 101?
I said it wasn't like that.
We went to military school. We went to
Air Force.
Hard. It was hard. We went to Air Force Academy. I'm talking like 6:30 wake up, like the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole get up, saluting the flag, parades, all of that. But I mean,
that's crazy.
I hated it, but I ain't gonna cap. Like when I left high school with a 3.7 GPA. So I mean, it was bad, but like
they did you good.
It did me justice, you know what I'm saying. It gave me the structure. Like when I came to college, that it wasn't such a like dramatic change, you know what I'm saying.
You've already been
away from my parents, and you know, like when I was younger, I really didn't understand it. I used to resent my parents a lot for it, but now that I'm older, I really understood like they were just trying to make the best of like the situation that we have. But you know, 2022, I became a citizen, so
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, we're up here in the States permanently.
That's so good. I'm so happy that you're a citizen now. No, but that's crazy. I really did not know that. I knew you were from Charlotte, like I knew you playing 704, but I didn't know that you went to boarding school. That's crazy. Well, I was gonna ask one thing people don't know about you, so now you have to tell something else, but that'll come later. So how old were you when y'all got here?
I was 11 years old when we first got here. It was really new. It was really crazy. I thought we were just coming up here for vacation, really, when it happened. But you know, my dad told me one day when we were older, like it was always a part of their plan to bring us up here just for a better opportunity. So when we did come up here, it's funny because my mom told us we're going on vacation.
Oh, she didn't tell you I was moving?
No, she didn't. So we came up here and we went to vacation and we went into this house and stuff, and we were just chilling there. And like it was like a month and a half goes by, and my older brother like you know when we're going home? I was like, I don't know.
Are we going home?
Let's go talk to mom and dad. So we went to go talk to my mom, and she was like, we're not going back home. You know what I'm saying? This is home. Further like home now, so that's when we kind of realized that we was going to be here for a while.
Well, that's so good. I'm glad you're here. So what are your goals? Like, what do you, not besides what you're doing now, like what did you think you were going to be doing when you were younger, and then like what are your goals you still have now?
When I first came here, I was addicted to like Lego blocks, like building architectural stuff. Like my mom, she's an interior designer, and I follow like a lot behind my mom. I used to paint a lot of pictures. I really wanted to do that. Like I really wanted to be an architect or an artist or some type of art form, really. So, but I had a conversation with my mom, and she just basically told me like, look, man, like you could do that, and it's going to be really hard, but you're not really going to be able to like, you know what I'm saying, unless you're the top of the top, not really make a living off of it. So try to figure out something that you can take care of yourself and your future family with. So at the time as a kid, you know, parents just really want the best for you. So when I first came to school, I wanted to be a doctor or a plastic surgeon to be.
Oh, I would have needed you. I would get a BBL one day.
I feel like plastic surgery, including everything that I liked, is kind of like art. It's an art form, kind of designing. it's kind of like designing. But I've just always been more on the creative side. My parents always knew that. I played many instruments. I played the piano, the violin, the guitar, the drums, the saxophone. Dang. So I was in the drum line when I was in military school.
You done played a lot.
What was like your last good memory of being in Nigeria?
What was my last good memory being in Nigeria?
Or something you always remember about being out there?
I'm not gonna lie, just like my family, you know. My dad has 19 siblings.
Oh,
and
big family.
Yeah, my mom has 8 siblings. So you know, when we moved up here, out of everybody in our family, we were the only ones that were up here, you know. So everything was always just family oriented. Like every time in the house, it's always my cousins, my uncles. Everything was family. Like I felt like our family was always together all the time. And granted, you know, my immediate family, my mom, dad, brother, sister, was always here. But you know, just missing my family. I missed a lot of my cousins grow up. I miss a lot of things that happened in like my uncles and aunts' lives. I miss a lot of like my friends that I made down there. So just the people, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is like I came up here when I was 11, so I really didn't reach a point in time where I was developing like memories, really to like really even like hardcore memories to remember anything because I was so young. My older brother was a little older, so you know he missed a lot more out of it. But I was really young, so my grandma was about to come up here. Both my parents passed away, unfortunately. So that was their life goal, really, to get them up here and get them, like, you know what I'm saying, health care and stuff they need. So my mom right now is working on getting my grandma up here, and then like my mom's siblings, my dad's siblings, they all working to get their stuff up here so they can come up here and be with us and stuff.
That's so good. I hope they come soon. But what's some of your goals that you have now that you know that plastic surgery and stuff isn't really the way you want to go?
So I mean, goals. A lot of my goals.
I feel like you're reaching them.
I'm reaching. Thanks, all glory to God. I'm reaching a lot of the goals that I had set for myself. But I don't know. I think with me, I've always been a charismatic person. My biggest thing that I've always had is a lot of people is attracted, like draw themselves to me, and like you know, people say I'm a people's person in that aspect. But you know what I'm saying, with everything that I wanted to do in my future, I always wanted to just make people happy. You know what I'm saying, so. Whatever I do, as long as I can figure out a way to like impact people and make them happy, I think that's gonna be straight.
Okay. What do you do in your daily life? Like, what's like stuff like from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep? Like you could say like on a day like where you have like today, like you got a DJ hoop, but like besides DJing, what do you do? So I be going to the rec to hoop. I like to play basketball. I be on the game most of the time. I make flyers. And really throughout my day, I really just sit there. Well, this year I started journaling an hour a day, just figuring out what I wanted to do. I realized like I have so many plans and ideas in my head, but you gotta get them on paper.
Gotta get them on paper to really like go back at them and do a little checklist. But wake up, modest day around like 10, latest maybe 12. Get up, eat, chill, figure out what everybody's doing, if everyone's hanging out, if anybody's want to go hoop. Get on the game. If I got a DJ, I go DJ later. Write down some goals. I'm in school getting my master's right now, so figure out some my business master in business administration. So figure out what schoolwork I got to do for the day. Get that out the way, and you know, that's really it. Really chill. We try to stay out the way nowadays.
Okay, yeah. You be inside unless you're working out.
So like I said, when I first came here, I wanted to be a doctor. So my first degree was in public health. So. Graduated with a degree in a bachelor's in public health. I worked in the hospital over at ECU Health for like a year and a half where I got my internship. They hired me on the spot. So I worked there for a year and a half just to at least do something that my degree, you know what I'm saying, with my degree. But yeah, that's what I graduated with, but it was never really what I really wanted to do.
I think business fits you, but I'm glad you decided to get a master's in that. The question everyone wants to know, how did you become a DJ? Like, I know you said that wasn't always the goal, but how did you like just wake up one day and become the greatest DJ on earth?
So basically, when I came here, my class, ECU 21, they were really, I feel like the head, they'll say the head honchos are the most like known people. They all came here in a bunch together. Like everybody knew everybody and everyone kind of knew everybody. So it was kind of mixing and fitting in with groups that everybody knew everything. And my class was really cool because whenever we went anywhere as freshmen, we moved as like a pack of like 20 to 30. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was just chilling. I really didn't know anybody, didn't know much about anything. Granted, I just came from military school, so
Right.
still foreign, just came from military school. So I was trying to find my way of what I wanted to do. I was going to be a doctor, thought I was just going to have to focus on school and med school. So I went to Meet the Greeks because I really didn't know what Meet the Greeks was, but again, my class moved as a pack, so everyone thought we're going to Meet the Greeks. Went over to Meet the Greeks, and I met a Sigma. His name was Blake, and he used to DJ here at ECU. He was a DJ called DJ B Wave. I met him, and at first he was just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you're cool, like, what's up, man? You can come to, they had a house, it was called the Sigma House, and if you ask anybody from my class about the Sigma House freshman year, craziest parties, best parties.
I'm too young.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're a little young for that.
I don't know about that.
They basically just pulled me to the side, like, yo, if you ever like bored, you know what I'm saying, you want to hang out with some people, just like, you could come to the house. So I used to go over there, play 2K, you know what I'm saying? I was young, I couldn't get like stuff yet, so they would always help me out and stuff. So, and then eventually he would make a joke and stuff. He'd be like, look, man, I'm getting old, I need someone to teach how to DJ and stuff. So I was like, forget it. But at first I was like, okay, I don't care. But then we were all talking, and they were kind of like, you couldn't do it anyways.
What?
And I was like, what? Like, this, it's not that hard. Because when we at the crib, he DJ'd all the time. I'm like, this stuff cool, so but not that hard. So like, you couldn't do it anyway. Blake and Travis and this dude named Jeter. I was talking, he couldn't do it anyway. So boom, I went on Amazon. I bought a board. It was a Newmark.
Not you said, wait, I'm gonna show y'all.
Same day, went on Amazon, bought a board. It was a party Newmark mixes. Most part the size of a computer, about this big. And I didn't really have much friends at the time, so I just sat in my room and just practice mixes all day, all night. And I had my own room because I was by myself in my room, made a super bed and everything. So back then I wasn't as good as I was, so I had like a list. I wrote a list of paper of like mixes and times to like change and all the stuff because I was just getting into it. So I sat for like a month in practice. So then I went over to their crib and we just all playing 2K one day, and I was like, I'm about to DJ for y'all. And then I did the mix, everything. Like I pre-wrote the best transition I
you was ready.
I had it put up there, posted up. I did the mix, and maybe it was like, I kid you not, maybe like five minutes long of all songs. Maybe I did like 4 songs. Went up back to the living room. I was like, what y'all think about that? And everybody in the living room busted out laughing. They were like, that was trash.
Wow.
Everyone was like, that was, but it was just like on some joke. It was on some, they would be for real, like it was trash, because I mean, looking back, it was trash, but they were like, that was trash. And I was like, dang, it was that bad. And I'm like, yeah, man, I think you should like give it up. But then at that point, I was like, I'm already this far into it.
Right, you already done wasted a month of your life. You have to figure this out.
Might as well figure it out. So I went back to my room, kept practicing again, and like I came back to the house again, did another mix. So they were like, it was trash again. But after the second time, Blake was like, you know what I'm saying, you really like look like you're trying to get it. Like you said, you're trying to get this done. So every gig that he would have, he would always bring me with him. It was the weekends. We would always go to the club, the way, any house parties, anything. And to start the party off for the first 15 minutes, he'll give me the first 15 minutes to just practice and get some stuff going. So he taught me, and then he started really teaching me how to like mix, master, transition songs. And he's the one who really put me on as like a DJ, you know. And like every day he hits me up. He's like, you know what I'm saying, you were bigger than I ever thought you was gonna be. Because when he DJ here, he was big, but I don't think he ever expected me to get as big as this was.
Yeah, like you DJ for celebrities.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the story of Spiff.
Practice makes perfect, y'all. Y'all hearing this?
That's what it is. Practice makes perfect, and that's the thing. I mean, I never knew that I wanted to be a DJ. Like I said, I came here to be a doctor, and I still followed my medical path of public health, trying to go to med school and stuff. But then, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, I just really wanted to make people happy. That was always my biggest goal. Plastic surgery, I mean, you can make people happy with changing their bodies. But the first party I did by myself.
I was about to ask, when was your first party?
It was still my freshman year. I was at the Sigma House. You know, I was at the Sigma House. I was part of a promotion group called 1808. It was Blake and Travis's promotion group. They put me on. And back then when I was in the promotion group, I was working the doors and stuff. I really wasn't doing much. I wasn't like moving up in the ranks. So I was kind of doing like the bottom rank stuff. But I told him, I was like, I want to still my own party. Let me do a house party. So same freshman class, 20 deep, 30 deep, we all pull up. Did my first party, hot garbage. Transitions, hot garbage. But it was just lit.
Everybody drunk, man.
Everybody drunk, everyone having a good time. But then I think at that moment it clicked to me about like why I really like this DJ and stuff. You know, at the time, like I knew if I really got good at this, I was gonna be popular. Like when you really sit back and look, you know, look at people in a party, especially when you're the one controlling it, and you just seeing like so many people, you know, whether they're drunk, high, whatever, they're just having a good time, you know, smiles on everybody's faces, people smiling, you know what I'm saying? People you would never see hanging out in a setting outside of that, hanging out together next to each other. Like, you got football players over here hanging out with somebody who doesn't even know they're on a football team, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is equal at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And being the person that controls that vibe, you know, you can't replicate a type of feeling like that, you know what I'm saying? And the whole goal of my life, I always want to make people happy, so I felt like I was impacting the most amount of people out of one sitting, doing what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I really was like, oh, I have to get better at this.
Yeah, you gotta keep doing it.
I gotta keep doing this. I gotta get better at this, because I was chasing that feeling constantly. Like, you know what I'm saying? The best feeling is always when everyone leaves the party and they're like, that was so much fun. We had so much fun. We was lit. You know what I'm saying? This was the littest thing ever. Because, I mean, you never, like, life is hard, bro. You never know what people really be going through underneath everything. So when you sit there and, like, you could just, like, for a couple minutes, just make people, like, really enjoy themselves and forget everything. Is just, you know what I'm saying? You can't really replicate that. So that's when I was like, yeah, this DJing stuff, man. And even medical school, man, like,
it's sweet.
I could have studied as hard as possible. I could have did what I did, you know what I'm saying? My parents to this day really wanted me to do it, but DJ just became breathing to me at that point. It just started becoming a little too easy. And you know what I'm saying? School was hard. It was always going to be hard, but
especially medical school. Like, I'm in school for theater. I was struggling. So I know, like, going to school to deal with people's lives, like, y'all are working hard.
And it wasn't just undergrad. You got after undergrad, medical school, then you got residency. It was going to be school.
It was going to be a school for like 12 years for real.
But I reached the point where I could start DJing in my sleep. This became natural to me, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what it was.
Yeah, everybody wants Spiff to DJ.
You know what I'm saying?
So besides military school, because you told us that, what's one thing people don't know about you?
Everyone always asks me if I speak my like native language.
I always wondered that too.
And unfortunately I don't. When we were younger, my dad, we moved to London for 8 months. And the only reason we did that is because my dad wanted us to learn proper English, the Queen's English. So we moved to London for 8 months, and we were just there, just learning how to properly speak. So we kind of just got away from all of that. Because before we first came to America, I lived in Dubai for 2 years.
You just been everywhere. What? Like, what the hell?
With my family before, like, and that's why I thought it was just a vacation.
Just vacation. Y'all been everywhere. I've been in London.
I thought Dubai was where we was gonna sit. So like, but when my parents applied for our visas and everything, they needed like some time to get everything together. So, like I said, my mom's an interior designer, and the whole reason we came up here, when we were in Nigeria, my dad, he's a politician. He was a politician. He's a retired politician now. So my mom was working a lot of jobs. She was a hairdresser. She was a flight attendant and stuff. But she had this business plan, and my dad, he's a real structured type of man. Like savings account, only moving, very, very militant, very moving proper and all that stuff. Very, very insane. So my mom came to him with this idea, and I only know this now because I'm older. I'll be having real conversations.
Yeah, you got to figure out, like, okay, so why did this happen?
Like, why did this really happen? So like, my mom went to my dad, and that makes sense. My mom went to my dad. I was like, hey, like, I really want to do this. So there was a time period where like we moved in with my grandma and all my cousins, and we didn't really see our parents a lot because they were just, you know what I'm saying, they had to downsize their life because of what my dad did. But basically, he took everything he saved up and gave it to my mom.
That's so sweet. To
start her business, and she was an interior designer, so she opened up a furniture store. It's like 2 years through the same thing, but that second year, it cracked. You know what I'm saying? It boomed, and she'd open up stores in Nigeria. Then she went to Singapore. She opened up a store in Singapore.
She was global.
And then she opened up a store in Dubai, and that's why we ended up moving to Dubai, because she had that was the store she wanted to focus on the most. So went to Dubai for 2 years, spent middle school and stuff there. And then that's after Dubai. That's when we moved to North Carolina. So you always spoke
English, though.
Always spoke English. I mean, I could understand.
You know what they were saying.
I can know like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of what my parents are saying. But my dad and mom are two different separate places, so they speak two different separate like.
Where they from?
My mom is she's from Nigeria, but they're both from Nigeria, but
just different
places in Nigeria. Like my mom is from Calabar. And my dad is from Bayelsa, so they're just two different places that they sound a little bit.
They're different. Now we're gonna get into it a little bit more. So, who's the most famous person you've met, or DJ? Like maybe they're two separate people. They might be the same.
The most famous person. Oof.
It's been a few.
It's been a few, but I would have to say like right now that like we've DJ for met in person, definitely had to be Tusi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought so
definitely had to be Tusi. I mean, like, and Tusi had a crazy show.
He had a crazy concert. My TikToks never go viral, but I swear I had almost 1 million views once I posted him.
That Tusi concert went crazy down here. You know what I mean? Like, and he's a real cool dude, and I be forgetting like he's our age.
Yeah,
you know
he's from here. He's from Raleigh.
He's from Raleigh, so I mean, like when we meet a lot of artists, it's kind of like
business.
It's kind of business, and at first you have this kind of like starstruck, not star. It's
like right here.
Yeah, it's like damn, like we right here in the same room, and you never know how to like really introduce yourself or react because you never know how they are. But he's like a real humble, cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying, he played the game, he do all the stuff that we do. Like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know how to be like, oh, like.
What's up? You know?
What's up? But he was like, oh, what's
That's
up?
how I felt with Rob and Suki. I was like, but I had fun with Suki though. She was like real.
Suki is one of the coolest girls ever. Like,
we had fun with her. Rob, it was kind of like.
Yeah, Rob was but Rob was when we met him, it was kind of like a little. It was more tense because again, like, but with Suki,
it was a lot going on that night too.
It was a lot going on that night. With Suki, that was the first. I think. That was not the first female because we did Vicky Lowe too, and Vicky Lowe is cool as hell too. Love Vicky. You know what I'm saying, I be texting Vicky, she be hitting me up.
Oh, period, y'all friends.
That's my homegirl, that's auntie, big auntie. So, but Suki, like, she is so cool. Like when she came to the party and threw her wig off,
man, I was like, damn, I wish I had a wig for her. Like, here you go, I got one for you.
Her wig off. We was talking afterwards. She was like, why did you do that? She was like, why wouldn't I do that? Excuse me.
She was fun.
She was a good time.
She told me I was the best dictionary. Like,
and even afterwards, we walking out there, walking her back to her car. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities, they don't really like.
They don't let you get back there.
They don't like you get back there, but she let all the girls come back there.
There's a lot of us back there.
Twerking, talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Making videos. So she was really cool. She was real humble. So I mean, but the biggest celebrity, I will say. I don't know, because Rob 49 is going on a crazy run right now.
Yeah.
But here's my thing, I really have a genuine theory. I feel like any artist that we bring, as soon as we bring them and they leave, they
get way bigger.
They get way bigger. Because Suki,
she went on Baddies.
She's on Baddies. Yeah. And one of the Baddies episodes, I was saying, people
they said something.
They said something, they're like, where's Suki? She got a show in North Carolina. It was our show. So I'm like, dang, now Suki, I mean, they were still pop, but Rob,
he went crazy.
Rob is going like to the moon right now. I'm saying Tusi, when he came here, he had his like superstar moment here at Greenville, and people were.
That was the first time. I think he said that was the first time he had performed favorite song, and everybody. Like he was shocked. He was like, "Hold on,
he was like, running back." Yeah. And the Tusi concert, I say is the biggest because I think that's the best. I think that's the best piece of work or like. Show
that was real good
that you say that we have ever put together as a team, as a unit, have ever put together. Because like when I walked in there, I really looked at it, everything. You know what I'm saying? You look at it before all the people get in there, like from the stage to the seating to the presentation to the way people were dressed. Like that was the most amazing thing that we've ever well put together. You know what I'm saying? He came in time.
Yeah, he was on time. He stayed for an hour.
He stayed for a whole hour, put on a whole show, and he had to be on Jimmy Kimmel the next morning. He stayed for a whole hour, did the whole show, gave everybody a great show.
Had his whole family there.
Whole family there, bras on stage, phones on stage, like shades, everything. Like, and it was cool. That was dope. So yeah, I too for sure.
Yeah. How did 419 come about? Because I feel like it just popped out of nowhere and it went up though. Like everybody want to be at the 419 event.
The 419 came from a lot of different failed different type of failed promotion team. So like I said, the first promotion team I was ever a part of was 1808. So that was the promo team that was already made, established. I just got put on there. So after that and my OGs, you know what I'm saying, because Blake was a Sigma. And I'm saying I'm a Sigma now. So after they started leaving and they started getting up the city, I was like, it's time for me to create my own thing. So I had created Playhouse Productions. So that was my first ever promotion team, whatever. I had my friends, blah, blah, blah. But that's when I was still in house parties. I was doing everything big. So then, boom, Playhouse Productions, it just wasn't really working. My biggest thing about it is I just didn't want, Playhouse, the Playhouse bunnies. I just didn't want like promotional. The connotation about it. I just didn't want it to always seem so sexual and so like that's the narrative I'm always pushing. So then, boom, I met with. There was another DJ I met with. She's a female DJ. Her name was Q Swavy. I met with a girl named Bobby, and I met with a dude named Jid. And together we created a group called Elite Empire.
I heard that one.
Elite Empire, man. if COVID didn't happen, I feel like it would have been a 419. You know what I'm saying? It was big because we were super structured, but I mean, you know what I'm saying, everything happens for a reason.
I had came to one of the Elite Empire parties when I was touring.
But it was we were.
I was so drunk that night. That was my first time ever drinking, like drinking for real, like not just taking a sip of my mama drink. That was my first time really drinking. I was with one of my friends. She graduated in 2021 too, and I was so damn drunk, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to go to Elite Empire party."
Well, we was like. We used to go to Virginia, DC, like Elite Empire. We had everything together, like, you know what I'm saying. It was like a group of people. We had a great group of people working with us, trying to achieve the same goals we're trying to do. So we were throwing parties. We were at the top of the world. Then boom, COVID killed us bad because we couldn't do anything, and I was a DJ at the time, so I couldn't do anything. So after COVID happened, everybody kind of just went their separate ways. And then there was this brief period where it was like, nothing. So then I really had to go back to the drawing board. And I was like, dang, I got to create something that really makes sense. I came up with 4-1 night. And like I said before, you know what I'm saying, you make people happy, you do another thing, but like, it's all for one night. Right. I'm saying it's literally all for one night.
After that night over, it's like, okay, we about to go back to our regular life until next weekend.
You know what I'm saying? So I was on TikTok and everyone was like, this dude was on TikTok saying how businesses have different like levels of their logos in business. Like, you know, Apple is Apple, but you can recognize Apple from the apple with the half bite on it. Starbucks is Starbucks, but you can recognize it from the little lady on it. You know what I'm saying? Walmart is Wally. You know what I'm saying? Wally World. There's different nicknames and different things. So 4-1 night, I was like 4-1-9. So the 9 is really not the night, but it doesn't sound like it's 4-1-9, 4-1 night. So made that. Got my boy Spiffy Jake. Really, he hit me up during the time it was really building, and I had never started doing celebrity stuff yet. Right. You feel me? So he hit me up. He was like, look, man, I got a crazy idea. I was like, man.
He always got a crazy idea.
I was like, man, I don't know what you finna tell me, but it's finna be crazy. I already know. But he was like, look, let's bring Stunner for Vegas to Greenville.
That was fun. That was a really fun night. And we from the same city. Like, man. So it was crazy because I'm on the top floor and I'm seeing all these people I went to school with. Because I didn't think he was coming. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think he was coming because they took a minute. But I was like, wait, I went to school with him. This dude. And I was like, oh shit, he hang out with him. They really here. That shit, it was cool.
Really pulled up. So he was like, look, man, like, let's do it. Like, let's do it. We came together. Everything we do is, you know what I'm saying, and I was just like the business aspect of it. It's all too. But even with him, it's like he always tells me, he's like, this business, what's created is yours. Like, you know what I'm saying, he's a rapper. Right. That's what he wants to do. But at the end of the day,
it's like a label for real.
It's like a label for real. So we're both trying to use this as an outlet to figure out. It's really a race to see which one of us is going to blow first and hit the mark first. It's either he going to be touring, and I'm just DJ touring,
or you going to be out there.
You know what I'm saying, doing what it is. But we both have the same goal. But
yeah.
He hit me up, Stunner for Vegas, this amount of money, 50-50, let's do it. At the time, I didn't know he was going to be that invested into the business or what I was trying to do, because, you know what I'm saying, at the time I was running it by myself. But me and him were both in a group together called Project 21.
Well, I wasn't in 21, I was to go.
Project 21 kicked off this was right after COVID ended and everyone's beginning to be outside. People still scared to be outside and whatnot, but Project 21 came about and we was in Project 21 together, and it reached a point like, you know what I'm saying, Project 21 is a different kind of intricate thing, and especially when it's like with me in it, because I do this like every day, every weekend, this is all I do. But like Project is kind of just a one moment.
It was just like for that
last week and stuff. So I realized like
you gotta keep going.
Yeah, I had to keep going, and it wasn't never just gonna work in that aspect of using the project or what it was. So I said, okay, but I'm gonna have to create my own thing and do my own thing. So, and every project that comes around, I'm still a part of it, what it is. So, but I mean, like, other than that, I had to create something that like I could have
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? I could continue to push what I do, because I'm a DJ. I gotta have the moves. I just can't be restricted to 1 week all the year. So, and now we're blessed to even be at ECU org now. So, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing a lot of great things with 419. We got a lot of great people in 419. And April's coming up.
Guys.
Yeah.
Me too, guys.
April's when we do our big one. That's when we really get it going. That's when like everything really pops out. I mean, I know everybody's been asking me and everybody's been wondering where I've been at. Like I'm saying, why I've not throwing any parties or what it is. But
you gotta like, I feel like with stuff this good, you gotta give it to people in increments. You can't burn it out, because it's like you can throw a party every weekend, but then it's like when we do the big party, I'm like, so what's different between this party and the party from last week?
And the thing that I think the biggest mistake that I ever made in my career was always giving, you know what I'm saying, giving someone, because now it reached a point where it was like, it's just expected now.
Yeah, everybody just think, oh, this weekend Spiff gonna throw something.
I have to throw something. My biggest fear was always like, you know what I'm saying, everybody has a point in the creativity. I always feared that I would fall off on the point where like, if I stop doing what I'm doing, I was always afraid to stop doing and like stop not feeding into that giving all the time, because I feel like people would be like, forget them. Because there's always going to be somebody new and it's easy to forget about the next person. But then I realized like that fear is what was really hindering my career, what I was doing, because, you know what I'm saying, like Jacobs, I'll use Jacobs for example. Jacobs only comes back to the city for the big ones. You know, and I started realizing like I gotta just really focus on the big ones, because me as an individual, even pre-Jacobs, post-Jacobs, like I've done everything I possibly could do. You know what I'm saying? We both have done everything we possibly could do for this city, for this school. So like,
but it's like we getting old. We
are.
We're not gonna be here forever. So other people, they gotta step up. They gotta feel like, you know, they gotta be like, okay, Spiff's not doing nothing this weekend. It's our turn. Let's do something. And then, you know, I'm
not the type of nigga to gatekeep or like always feel like I need to be on top. I'm a very humble person, genuine person. Like, if you just want me to DJ a party or something, like, I'll do it. Like I'll do it. Like I feel like a lot of people get more intimidated with the fact that they feel like I always need to be the one who's controlling everything. But it's, you know what I'm saying, it's never that, and I can understand that comes with the territory of what it is. But like, you know, like, and even with me personally, man, like I've been doing this for 8 years now. Like I genuinely prefer events more than just, hey everybody,
let's have a party.
Let's have a party.
Me too. I don't pop out unless it's a real event. Like we actually put it together. Like somebody just have a house, I'm not going. Somebody just book a random venue on a regular Saturday, I'm not going.
But like stuff like that, compared to something like a theme, like okay, let's say like boom, 90s parties, let's all dress up in a jersey, like those are events. Those are something that like when you leave that event, you leave with a memory. Like ass shaking fest all the time every weekend.
For real, like it's old.
It's old. I'm 24 now.
I want to be at home. I want to be in my bed.
I'm 24 now, and granted it's my job and what it is, but like I don't want to be doing that. And like I said, I started realizing, I was like, I reached a point before this year started, I reached a point and my brother was really the one who told me, it was like, there is no party that you can do or throw that will make you or boost you to another level at all. And he said, granted, you could throw a party and have a crazy viral moment at that party that might do it, but there's nothing or no regular party you can do to boost you in that aspect.
It gotta be concert.
It has to be concert. It has to be the big ones, because and then like with that in that same aspect of like, it makes people understand that there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? Like
anybody can throw a party. My mama throw a party.
And then even with like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not the only promoter of DJ in the city. Everybody throws parties, but nowadays everyone's realizing like, granted these are all parties with different people, but there's levels, and they're never going to be the same.
Nobody want to go if you're not.
They're never going to be the same. So
I've been told that like, oh, that's not Spiff DJing, I'm not coming. So like, that's just how it be.
So this year I'm more focused like on the content. Like I dropped a video, though I go to ECU video, and then I realized, you know what I'm saying, my biggest fear was always I felt like, dang, maybe people gonna forget about me. Then after dropping that video, I was like,
nobody forget.
They ain't never, you know what I'm saying, not to be cocky, but like it's like, damn.
They not though.
They're not gonna forget. Like that video is booming right now to this day.
It's on multiple pirate pages.
So this year I realized, I was like, if I really want to blow up or do something to get me to that next level, as much as I love DJing and parties, that's not gonna be what it is. I can always DJ. I can get booked for a wedding. Gotta be on social media.
Like,
so
we in that age though, cause it's like with me, I do that too. I stopped posting for a little bit. I cut my website off, lock it. I'm not doing it. I'm like, damn, people probably want to shop with me. And then there's still be people like, hey, what you doing? Like, can I still shop? You know. So I feel like you always have these consistent people. They gonna see. And once you start posting on social media, I be shipping to California. I don't know, nobody in California, never been, but like. It's social media, it's content.
That's the only way, man. So like that's what I'm focused on right now for this year. I'm most probably trying to just do more videos that are most probably try to blow me up in that aspect. Cause and even with this, like, what is this? We're in February now, March, April around the corner. So no parties from Spiff, no real. Cause I DJ Taco Tuesday, Thursday, but those aren't real. You know what I'm saying? And we have Jungle Fever coming up this Friday. You know what I'm saying? Those are all bangers, but it gives, you know what I'm saying? It gives people, when people itch for that for so long. And then when April comes around and it's warm, it's gonna awaken a different type of animal.
I don't go out till it's
in people, you feel me? So you gotta wait. Like, look, like Drake doesn't drop an album every make people wait. You gotta make Rihanna, the first album Rihanna ever drops after this long hiatus, it's gonna go number one. It's gonna be so big. So I feel like with just me personally, I just have to have a little bit more confidence in myself and what I've actually built and created. To not be so afraid that like me not giving people what they want, that it will be gone.
They're not gonna forget about you though. I feel like you just gotta do it on your own time, honestly, because people know you. Everybody knows you. Like they're not gonna forget.
But even with that, man, it's like that amount of knowing me. It's like being that accessible to. It takes away from the. It takes away from a lot of it, because I always wish that, you know what I'm saying. Because like I said, because he went to Texas. He went to Houston, Texas, left. Comes back, comes back, but I'm here all the time.
Yeah, so the people can feel like they can just, I know where Spiff lives.
I know what I'm saying. I know where he's gonna be. I know where he's gonna be. I know he's here, so he has to do something. So it kind of takes away from like the mystery, the raw, you know what I'm saying, the beauty of it, because I'm always here.
I was actually gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask, like, how does it feel being like the most popular male? You might be the most popular person at ECU. Like, does it get aggravating, or like do you like the cloud? Like, you know that you can walk through anywhere and it's gonna be people like, hey, like, how does it make you feel?
I'm gonna lie, man, like I like it. I'm not gonna say something because like it's a good feeling where like you just go places and be like, oh, Spiff, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And granted, a lot of the time I see people like I might not know by name or recognize, but like
they know you.
You say, Spiff, what's up? I'm saying, what's up? And like I'm not at the point where like a lot of people are just asking too much from me. It's kind of just always like, Spiff, what's up, man? Whoa, Spiff, that's Spiff.
They just want to speak.
So, you know what I'm saying? They just want to speak. So I mean, it's cool. Like it's dope. It's dope. Like. It's honestly, you know what I'm saying, all glory to God. I appreciate it a lot, because I never thought I'd ever be in this position. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I don't ever take it for granted, because as quick as you can gain something, you could lose it even quicker. It's annoying. No, not really, because I mean, I'm just a really cool person, and to me, like as popular as some may think I am, or as I may seem I am, to me I've barely scratched the surface, because I'm not from here. I've seen the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, if they were in my position, they would be feeding into this to a whole nother.
They would just feel like this is it.
This is it. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people like that. You know what I'm saying? But like me, I've seen the world. I've seen how big this world is. So it's kind of like Greenville, North Carolina. And Greenville, North Carolina means a lot to me personally, because as a man, this is the first place I've ever had as much freedom as I did. I was in boarding school my whole life in America for 6 years. I came to Greenville, North Carolina. This is the first place in America that I really sat down, made friends, did what I wanted, be a man, live. So like, as much as like it's small and everyone be like, yeah, I move, I really have a genuine attachment to this place, because I haven't really been anywhere in this continent of North America that really meant this much to me, and that I built so much here about. You know what I'm saying? I could have been gone. Right, you could have been left. I could have been left, but I mean, it's
like you was in Dubai.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's with me, it's a deeper attachment that I have here to the city than like most people understand. So it's kind of like you feel me?
Because you've been places, and a lot of people who are like, oh dang, he just want to stay in Greenville, haven't been to places.
They haven't. It's like I mean, like. The world is so. I just went to Charlotte last week and I threw a party, and like,
and it was so deep.
It was so deep. It was looking like I'm talking like, y'all, I kid y'all, on 9:30 the doors aren't even open. People, it's freezing cold outside. The line is outside waiting, and I'm looking. I'm like, this is a big world. And granted, some Greenville parties we have here, the hot box, it gets like that, but like that just opens your eyes to realize it's a big world. So like anything that I've accomplished in Greenville, and I feel like it's my fault that I don't even look at myself like this. Like. It never feels like I've done enough. You feel me? As far as like myself as an individual, as a man, as like where this business is, because like I've done it in Greenville. Nobody in Charlotte's know what I've done. Nobody in North Dakota knows what I've done. Only people that know what I did are the people who are here in Greenville, and they're only gonna take that, but so far for me. So I mean, like.
But then again, people do, like, you think they don't, but you gotta remember though, a lot of us that's in Greenville, we not from here.
Right.
So it's people from Ohio, it's people from Philly. So they got followers. So even though they ain't experienced it, they still know what you do. So
but I mean,
like,
with that on the other side of the coin, it's like let's say, for example, Greenville, someone from Greenville lives in Charlotte, they go to Charlotte. I'm big dog in Greenville.
Yeah, you can go.
There's a bigger dog in Charlotte that like if I go to Greenville, if y'all go to Charlotte and talk to them, oh, Spiff did this. Well, he just brought Lil Durk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's levels to this that I'm trying to get to. That like I'm even with me, like my friends, they want to tell me like you have to be impressed by your work. Like you gotta be, you gotta give yourself a pat on the back. But then again, like I said, with me personally, it's like since I've seen the world to such a big extent, it's like I'm not even scratching the surface. Like, and to y'all, it looks like I'm scratching the surface. So a lot of the people haven't even been on a plane before.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people haven't even been on a plane. Don't got passports. So like, to them, it's like, yo, like I'm like, but to me, it's like, bro, I'm not even scratching the surface of what I possibly think that I could possibly do.
That's how.
And in the world that we're in right now, the only way to get there is through social media. That's
once somebody really see you do social media, then it's like
you go boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I expect you to be like, no, I don't really like it. Well, me personally, I'm not like the most popular person, but I don't like that. Like, especially when I'm just out of class and I'm just trying to eat my food and it's hey, I don't like that. So I really didn't expect you.
Well, I mean, it's kind of different for me. When I came here from Nigeria, I used to be bullied a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I was a foreigner. I had a really strong accent. A lot of people just like picked on me because of that. But then like when I was younger, I used to have a lot of anger issues because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to go to counseling, therapy, and all of that because a lot of people would just befriend me so I could be the butt of the joke. You know what I'm saying?
That's so terrible.
And I never really understood it because I always looked at it. I always looked at it like, oh, I have friends like. You know, like I have friends, and at first they used to make fun of me and, you know what I'm saying, racist comments, different stuff, and I'll just take it because at least I have friends, you know what I'm saying? At least I'm not lonely, at least I know I'll laugh with them. So, at first I was like, dang, this shit kind of sucks, but then after all the counseling and all that stuff, I kind of realized I kind of used that and flipped it around. Being the butt of the joke, I flipped it around to be the point, like, because I was shorter and chubbier, and just imagine a shorter version of me, fatter, African accent. I understood why they made fun of me. I was making fun of me too, but like,
they don't get it. It's really not. It's nothing.
You feel me? So and even with me, like I never was the popular kid. You know what I'm saying? But then it reached a point where it's kind of like I just became funny. And people make fun of me, I make fun of the back, and it kind of became like a little, oh, he's just funny, you know what I'm saying, this is a cool kid.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, even when I came to ECU, like, out of my class and all my classmates, when we came in here, all the cool, popular kids was already stamped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, I already knew all the popular kids in my class, I went up there. When I first came here, I was a weird dancing dude. Like you look at all the acts I one of the showcases. I'm in the aisles, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the aisles dancing. I'm in the dance circles, you know what I'm saying, hitting them folks, doing the drop, whipping the name. You see what I'm saying? So like I've always been, that's who I've always been. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a center of attention, but I've always been an outgoing person. So for me to necessarily flip in the aspect of like, okay, I might be one of the most popular men on this campus or what it is, I don't necessarily look at it too deep or get too annoyed by it because at the end of the day, like I know like a lot of people, they just care about me because of what I do and because of who I am, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it is, some of it is genuine, but a lot of it is just kind of like,
he's popular,
let me be around him, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I feel like people just be trying to be around me because cause like y'all don't care about me, y'all don't care about nothing I got on, y'all just want a free wig from me. That's
what it be sometimes, so you gotta just take it with a grain of salt. So it's kind of like some people just want to weigh in to get into certain groups, certain things. So, I mean, I've always had people looking at me from the jump. When I was dancing in dance circles and dancing in showcases, I'd look around, there'll be a group of people over here, be like, yeah, turn up. Then there'll be a group of people over here, be like, that dude is weird. Yeah. And then there were a group of people over here just recording me. It was always just different weird vibes. So like, now that I'm on the top, like even when I was a freshman, like when I first started DJing, like ain't nobody give me a chance. Yeah. You feel me? I'll never forget like my first sleepless nights party I ever went to. I bought a super early ticket. I wanted to get there early as heck. It was K Grady, Born Finesser, High Demand, they were all DJing. All of them was DJing what it was. And I just wanted to pull up and just talk to them. I just wanted to learn, you know what I'm saying? That's all it was. I pulled up early. One of my friends was working in the rec. They were like, what are you doing here? I was waiting outside the whole time.
Damn, you was dedicated.
I was waiting out there the whole time trying to catch them. I was setting up. They're like, what you doing here? I was like, I'm just trying to talk. Please let me in. They let me in early because back then, these parties at the rec, they used to have it all set up with things. They let me in. And they let me in there early. I hid in the bathroom waiting. I'm being so for real. And this is why, and I promised myself never to be like that. So when I got up there, I want to go talk to all of them. I sat there. I was like, my name is Spiff. My name wasn't even Spiff then. My name was DJ Kid Spiff. My name is DJ Kid Spiff. I'm upcoming DJ. If you can give me a chance to just mix for 5 minutes, I'll appreciate it. If not, can I just sit up here and learn? Can I just get on the mic there? I'm sitting here just talking these dudes' head off for like 2 to 5 minutes. After I finished talking, every single one of them busted out laughing at me.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Every single one of them busted out laughing at me. And I mean, like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Young dude, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get opportunity, you don't really know who it was. And they're like, just get off stage. But then there was a football player that came up. He used to play here, number 88. I forget, I'm saying, I can't remember the name. Yeah, Balenciaga on. I have the video on my Snapchat to this day. He came up there, and the only reason he messed with me is because I was a dancing dude. And he always used to think that was funny. He was like, yo, Spiff, you crazy as hell, man. You always dancing and stuff. I came up there, he was like, yo, Spiff, my young boy, what you doing up here? And as soon as they seen him,
they tried to fuck.
Everybody was fucking with me. You feel me? I was a cool dude on stage. I got a mic all of a sudden. The football player got to me, and then right there in that very moment, I was like, I swear I can never ever be like this. I can never ever be like this. So I mean, like, popularity is just really it's a spectrum, bro. It's
a mind. It's really like a mind. It's not a mindset, but it's just like it's how other people think of you. Like,
you feel me? And how do people that most probably think I'm popular and cool most probably low-key hate me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I don't, but
that's how it is. Like resentment and envy.
They like, he think he all that, but like they know you are. So.
But they know, and the whole time I'm just chilling. I don't even like as much as popular as I am, as cool as I am. I don't even pop my shit as much as like somebody at my level would do. I'm just here, and why? Because like again, like.
This is what you like to do.
It's what I like to do. It's a passion for me, and the world is big. Like, if y'all think I'm gonna get big-headed because y'all all know me in Greenville,
yeah. Wait
till half of the United States knows DJ Spiff. Then you're gonna really see something from me. So I mean, it's all in mindset, and it's all it is.
So speaking of being big, who's your top 5 artists? Like, no order, just like
my top 5 artists. This is gonna be a crazy top 5.
It's probably gonna be all over the place, but mine's like that too.
Number 1 on my list, Kanye West. Number 2 on my list.
Hold on, wait. Old Kanye or new Kanye? Like,
all Kanye.
All Kanye, like Donda 2.
Donda 2.
That album scared me.
I mean, the thing about Kanye that like I fuck with so much is like if he necessarily wasn't doing music, he would still be as big as Kanye was.
Yeah.
Yeezys. Fashion, like
his controversy,
like everything. Like Kanye is the epitome of a man who could do it all.
Yeah,
he produces, he raps, he sings, he plays. I'm saying he could do it all. Feel me? So Kanye West, Young Thug, Travis Scott.
I don't like him.
I like Travis Scott a lot. I fuck with Travis Scott a lot. I'll put Drake up there, and I'll put Shy Glizzy.
Shy Glizzy, really?
Yeah, Shy Glizzy.
That's great. I only know like 3 of his songs for real. I like Funeral.
I fuck with Shy Glizzy because like when I first came here, these are just artists that like I just first impression of me. Because when I was in Virginia, that's a DMV. Yeah. Shy Glizzy, man. I don't think you understand. Shy Glizzy was
him and Cutiful.
Shy Glizzy, Shabazz, and Cutiful were when I was in Virginia were DMV heroes. Like I'm talking. If you didn't know any of their songs, you weren't even from the DMV.
Yeah, I got cousins from there. That's the only reason I really know Cutiful and them like that. Like that's all they play. What's your favorite party song to play? Like if not if the party dead, because I don't really know if your party's ever been dead, but like if the party like people really coming in, it's getting deep. Like what's the song you can play that you know you'll turn them up? Like your favorite.
I mean I don't know because they were dropping hella new bangers. Like we're gonna drop some new bangers, but
your one old reliable, you know you can play it and get everybody turned. Not even favorite.
Preach by Young Dolph.
Yeah.
I think that song.
That's a legendary song.
I would say Finito, but Finito
too.
Yeah, Finito too. But Preach by Young Dolph, I think like that's like a super universal like turn them up because everybody knows that I don't with these because they
like that shit come on everybody. everybody.
You wanna have my
For real though, I feel you. Okay, so now we're gonna play a drinking game. Yeah, it's about time to get heated up. Okay, so the game is called Drink If. So I'm gonna read every item, and if you meet the criteria, you must drink.
Okay.
Okay, so round one. Drink if you're wearing a necklace. Hold on.
This looks like everybody be drinking a lot.
Ooh, okay. Drink if you have lip gloss on. No, it says lipstick. It says lipstick. I don't have lipstick on. Okay. Drink if you're wearing a belt. You're not wearing a belt.
I got some pants on.
Oh, okay. This is not fair. Drink if you're having fun. I'm having fun.
I'm a blast.
Ooh, okay. Drink if you're wearing pink. I had pink shoes on, but I'm not wearing them.
Nah, but you have pink though.
No, it says if you're wearing. No, I have socks on. No, I have socks on.
When you walk in this room, what were you wearing?
It says if you are wearing right now, currently. No, we don't know. Drink if you made your bed. I don't never make my bed. Drink if you have brown eyes. Okay. Y'all just targeted me. I'm gonna be so drunk. Drink if you like chocolate. I don't like chocolate. I eat chocolate, but I don't like you. So I'm not drinking. Drink if you're the person to my right, or you luckily to my left. I'm the person to your right, but I'm reading. Drink if you bought.
You gotta drink though. You're the person to my right.
I'm reading.
That don't count. What the fuck?
Alright. Oh, I'm tired. Drink if you bought flowers last week. No, if someone bought you flowers last week. I'm not gonna lie, I think, no, my flowers were still alive last week. I got flowers 2 weeks ago. I'm not drinking. Alright, round 2. Drink if you're currently in school. Drink if you drink beer. I don't drink no beer. You don't drink beer?
That's nasty. You think I drink Coronas?
Nah, I don't drink beer. That's nasty. Drink if you've ever been to Alaska. You done been a lot of places.
I've been a lot of places, but not Azkaban yet.
Drink if you're the tallest. Are you taller than me? I'm taller than you?
I don't think you're taller than me.
I don't think I'm taller than you either. Go ahead and take that shot. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta put some juice in mine. Call me what you want. Okay.
No, man. I'm trying to.
I'm thirsty, man. This fucking liquor. I had half a burger all day.
Half a burger?
Half a burger from last night, for real.
You were a grown adult. Why didn't you eat half a burger?
Because I had a big ass burger last night. I ain't finished it. Okay. Drink if you're wearing a skirt. I'm not wearing a skirt. Drink if you've ever lied to a significant other. I have for a very good reason. I was just trying not to let him find his gift. Drink if you have a tattoo. I have a few. I think you should drink for it. No, I'm just like, nah, I'm not drinking for every tattoo.
I only got one, so I'm cool.
I have 8.
Oh, you gotta take 8 shots.
No, hell no. Alright, round 3. Drink if you've ever gotten in trouble with the police. I did because y'all made me throw that party and they came to my door.
The police, Greenville PD knows my first and last name, so.
Man.
Them my boys, but them my people. I fuck with them. Twins.
Bye. Drink if you like coffee. I don't.
No, I can't drink coffee.
I'm already a hyper person, so I don't drink coffee. Like, I'll take a frappe every now and then, but drink if you're talking right now. That's not fair. I had to read the question.
You had to read shit. You had to take the shots.
That's crazy. Drink if you have a Y in your name. Alright, bro. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. I have like 2.
Woo.
That's liquor.
Man.
Sit back and get a little
For
comfortable.
real. Oh my gosh. Drink if you have a daughter. Kinda. I have a dog
Bambi?
daughter. I have a dog daughter. I'll drink for Bambi. Woo. Drink if you're the oldest.
I'm the second.
You're the oldest between us.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'm 21. I think that works. It says drink if you're the youngest, so I'll drink. My chest burning. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not finishing this. After this, I'm not finishing this.
Twin.
You gotta finish what's in that cup.
You have to, bro, because you don't look like you're sipping nothing.
I am. I just took a big sip. Drink if you have a sister.
Take that hoe.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Just kidding. Love you, Munchkin. All my heart. You're my twin.
Are y'all real twins?
Nah, we're not. We kind of look like twins though.
Y'all do look like twins. That's why.
How many sisters
All right.
you got?
I have an older brother and a younger sister. We're all 2 years apart.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's how I want my kids to be 2 years
I'm
old.
asking what they was doing.
They did. Drink if you use lip liner. I do not. Drink if you have. I don't use lip liner. I don't know how to do it. I literally have a message texting my friends like, how do I do the 5% tint? Because I want to do it. You can look at all my.
This video is sponsored by SoBoujiee.
Nah, you can't. I don't know how to do lip liner for real.
Okay, word valid.
I literally asked my friends like, can y'all teach me how to do it? I was
Oh, lip liner is a 5% tint?
Yeah, that's why I was texting. I said, can y'all teach me how to do the 5%?
Ladies, do the 5% tint.
I know how to put I know how to do like a little lipstick combo, but I don't know how to do lip liner. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
You just got to drink for no reason. Drink if you have a cat. I don't think you would have a cat.
No.
Drink if you had coffee or breakfast this morning. I had neither. You had coffee or breakfast. Drink if you have more than 2 credit cards in your wallet. Funny story, somebody stole my wallet today, so I don't have shit. I don't have an ID right now.
I don't have a credit card, nor do I own a credit card.
I have any cards right now because I don't have a wallet. So yeah. Drink if you're on a diet. Not on a diet.
No, my back is big.
Drink if you took shots tonight. My back is big. That is. Drink if you kissed a boy last week. Y'all just playing. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm drunk. I don't like this game. All right. That's in round 4. We're not playing no more.
Okay. So I won.
He definitely won. I can't, and I'm actually finna pour juice in this because it's not that much left.
I got keep mine straight on the rocks.
He keeps his.
Ain't that right, Mayo?
Yeah.
Back to the regular schedule program. Okay. Craziest thing you've ever seen while DJing a party or just at a party in general. I done seen some crazy shit at your party, so I have to take my jacket off, y'all. I'm hot. I'm drunk.
Craziest thing I've ever seen at a party? Oh my gosh, bro. I've seen some wild things. I've seen some super wild things.
Me too.
Like what is crazy? Like what defines?
Like I mean, me personally, I seen at one of your parties a dude had his face in the girl ass. Like,
yeah. We had that happen twice. We definitely
twice.
Oh, no.
That's not something that should happen twice.
Yeah, it did happen though. It happened twiise. I think that might be the craziest.
That's
the butt eating.
I feel like it.
That because I mean like.
What? How do you react to that? Like you.
How do I react to that?
You're playing music and all of a sudden
I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. The honest truth. It's 2 parts of me. You know what I'm saying? Like the angel and the devil on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Well, the angel on right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the devil on my shoulders is like, we finna go viral as fuck for this. You know what I'm saying? This finna go federal. Now the angel on my shoulder is like, y'all is disgusting. Like. What the y'all is disgusting. Like you really gotta think like just let's take a step back. Let's be taking it back.
Because how do you even get to that point?
How do you even get to that point to even like put your face in somebody's booty?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like it's different if you did it like 10:15, party just started. But like 12:30.
It's late.
12:30.
She been twerking all night.
It is sweat and booty juice. That's all you put in your face is sweat and booty juice.
For real.
So I think that would be the craziest thing. But I mean, I genuinely like recording all the crazy stuff that happens because, again, what the heck, this is gonna do good for us.
Yeah, we gonna.
But then, look, I will tell y'all this: all young entrepreneurs or people in this atmosphere, like you know what I'm saying, what I realized with this business is there's 2 lanes you can go into, and both lanes can give you as much success as the other or as least success as the other. So I mean, like for example, like posting stuff like that will only let you have access to a certain amount of people who will let you be, like I'm saying, like book you for events. Like if you post something like that, that's why I posted something on the 419 page. You post something like that on your personal page, you're not gonna get specific events that really matter because that's the lane you're going into. You know what I'm saying? How you keep your page is what people are gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Like.
They'll take your page for something like that.
They'll take your page for something like that.
Somebody will really report it or like not even report it. Like Instagram will just be like, this too much. Like they'll really take your page.
I don't know. So like with my page personally, I realized like I have to clean it up a little bit because everybody's watching. You will not understand who is really watching your stuff that you're doing because at the end of the day, we're all on social media. People are watching your page, and the reason I did it is because I was about to get booked for this wedding for my homeboy. And it was one of my close friends. His mom was getting married. and his mom, he had basically sent his mom an Instagram page, and he kept telling me, he was like, bro, like my mom doesn't want to book you for the wedding. And I was like, why? She was like, because she's seen your Instagram. I go through my Instagram, I'm like, what you talking about? I go through my Instagram, ass eating, twerking, naked woman, booty. When we had Wet n Wild, lingerie party. I'm looking, I'm like,
twerking in the phone.
I'm looking, I'm like, you right. This might be a little type wild.
Yeah.
And this is when I was like, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19, 21, and within that range. And when you're that age, it's like, this is cool, and this is what you expect people to see. This is what you want people to see.
That's your audience. Like, you do have college.
You feel me? That's
they
what
see
it
that
is.
they want to come.
But I'll tell you something. Those are the people who are going to pay you the money.
Okay, so now that you got a little bit of liquor in you or whatever, I'm going to ask you a few little spicy questions. They're not really spicy. They just a little extra.
All right, let's get into it.
So, first of all, do you have groupies?
Do I personally have groupies?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people really know you and they just want to be around you. It's like, do you have
maybe like when I first started, I would say groupies. I just like, you know what I'm saying, girls that just wanted to fuck with me because, you know what I'm saying, I was upcoming emotion. But nowadays, I don't really think it's groupies like that. I kind of think it's just more genuine, like female friends that I genuinely have, or just genuine cool females that I be around. But I don't think of groupies like that.
That makes sense. So, I know you have a song. I like your song.
Yeah.
But you make another?
Just to take off.
Yeah.
When I make another song, I definitely think like dabbling in as many things as you possibly can is the best thing you can do for yourself, because you never know what you're good at until you try it. But I definitely think I might make another song, drop more songs, drop more music at some point. You know, once you build a platform like this, you just got to figure out something to do to keep it going.
What made you make this song?
Well, maybe make the song when I was maybe like a sophomore. Me and I went to the studio with Spiffy J, and he was messing around in there. He was like, bro, just rap. I was like, bro, I don't rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally don't rap. But I mean, my first song then, this was like a long time ago. And then afterwards, when he came back like last year, he was like, bro, let's go to the studio. Let's really take this seriously. So we went into the studio, we wrote down some stuff, and actually, like, you know what I'm saying, really put pen to paper, you know what I'm saying, and we put some music together.
That's my song. I like it. You've been around a lot of celebrities, but who is your celebrity crush?
Celebrity. You see, here's my thing about celebrity crushes, right? I don't believe in the whole celebrity crush thing, because at the end of the day, like, they're real people. Like, it's like, let's say if you're talking to somebody, like if I had a girl, right, you know what I'm saying, if I'm talking to a girl, and she was basically like, this is my celebrity crush, I wouldn't fuck with that, because at the end of the day, like, niggas are still niggas, you know what I'm saying? If you look good and they hit you up and be like, yo, like, da-da-da-da-da, you gon' dip out and leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they do. Celebrities being girls,
I had a few on my phone.
But that's the thing, I have personal homegirls that like have verified famous people in their phone right now in this current status. So like for you to be like, this is my crush, and like you was head over heels for them, it's like, first of all, this person does not even know you. Second of all, if you're in a relationship, why do you have another crush when you're in a relationship? But I mean, there's some celebrities that I think are very beautiful, like women, but I don't really have a celebrity crush. I think like I have some celebrities, you know what I'm saying, I think like they're just beautiful women in general, but like not a crush that I'm like.
So it's not like one person, and it's just like, oh, if I got around her, like I'm really trying to slide, or it's just like you said, it's multiple.
It's just multiple people. Just like how it is like here in this rights in this state. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple like there's beautiful people. So I'm saying there might just be somebody who be around like I want to slide on them, blah blah blah. But if you're in a room or if that's like that ability to be around celebrities like that of that nature or status, why would you just one you're thinking about? You know right. There's so many of them, and like from A-list to D-list that are, you know what I'm saying, like pretty people. So I don't think I really got a celebrity crush like that.
This is a very serious question.
Very serious, okay.
Very serious. We're going to therapy. Do you have a gambling problem?
First of all, I don't think it's a problem. I think I gamble a lot.
Denial.
Yeah.
First of all, it's not denial.
The first step is admitting.
I think I gamble a lot, but like, you gotta think about it like this, right? I'm not a quitter. I've never been a quitter, you feel me? So like, why quit now? I might lose a bet today, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Bro. Dude.
Like, I might lose a bet today, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Okay, so like, put it in this perspective. I gotta give you a really serious ultimatum. So say somebody says, either you gamble, either you delete prize picks, or you got to sell your car?
Sell my car?
No, I'm not going to sell it because you're like, I'm going to just gamble and get another car. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a reason to gamble for real.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so delete Prize Picks, or you can't talk to your mama ever again.
Prize Picks is gone.
Okay, that's good. So you don't have that big of a problem. Let's go a little less. Okay, delete Prize Picks, or stop DJing. I mean, you already done made your friends from DJing. You think about it.
Damn,
you think about it.
Here's why I'm saying. Here's why I said that's tough, because I'm 24 right now. Like, I'm about to be 25. Like, I'll DJ here and there, but like at some point I never see myself being necessarily the person who's always DJing. I would prefer to genuinely just manage a group of like talented DJs or a group of talented artists, YouTubers. That's my genuine like end goal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, like, I'm a DJ, I can DJ here and there, but like DJing college parties, you feel me, like in the next couple of years, that's necessarily not something that I want to.
You don't want to be like 28.
You feel me?
18.
That's not my vibe. Like, if I am doing it at that age, I need to be in a different level of it, like where I'm like in a club with like celebrities or people with stature, people with like status. It's 21-year-olds, like. But you know what I'm saying? I love ECU down, I love Greenville, but like being 28, DJing 18-year-old parties, that's only we're gonna get you but so far. But like, I mean, I will still be around if like I could just have my foot in there, have a DJ that can handle that. You know what I'm saying? And I never want to like, oh, the age does matter. You feel what I'm saying? I set goals for myself for a specific like where I'm at in my life. So even like this, like the couple years it's been like most of the parties that we've thrown, I necessarily wasn't the one DJing.
Right.
I was walking around the party, talking to security, making sure everything is straight, because on the back end of partying, everyone looks at it's cool and everything, but you really gotta think about it. If you bring it together, everyone be like, you brought 1,000 people together, you brought 500 people together. In the back of my head, yeah, it's money, but in the back of my head, I'm responsible for 500 lives.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Because God forbid something goes left in the party, it's gonna be blamed on one person. No, we can have as many promo teams, groups, but in this area something goes wrong and like it's gonna be blamed on one person. So like I reached the point where I was like, dang, I really gotta make sure the logistics of this is working. Right. Anybody could DJ a party. Anybody could. I mean, there's different levels of what it is, but anybody could DJ a party and keep the function going. But when I was DJing, I wish somebody would have did that for me in that aspect. So you're not sitting there spinning and looking like, dang, is everything going well at the door? Like, are the door people okay? Is security straight? Is anybody have any questions? Is there any chaos going on? So with all that being said, I would still delete Prize Picks. I can't do it.
I thought you was gonna be like, yep, done with it. No.
I'll still delete Prize Picks.
Okay, so if your DJ name was not DJ Spiff, what would it be?
So my first DJ name was DJ Kid Spiff, and I feel like I'll never forget. My dad told me never to call myself that, and he was like, "Cause I'm already short and I already look like a kid." So like. But I mean, it was cool, but I feel like it added something to my story of going from like DJ Kid Spiff to Spiff. You know, I was DJ Kid Spiff when I was a freshman, sophomore, I was real young, so it made sense. So now I'm just Spiff, so it kind of added to that storyline. But if I was not DJ Kid Spiff or Spiff, I'd just be DJ Spiffy.
DJ Spiffy.
DJ Spiffy. That was
DJ Spiffy and Spiffy.
You know what I'm saying? I had a list of names. You know what I'm saying? There was this. I ain't gonna go through it.
You gotta go through it.
But like, yeah, if I was a DJ Spiff, I'd be DJ Spiffy. Yeah.
I feel you. I like that. What celebrity or record label would you want to be like the official DJ for? Like anytime they go on tour, anytime like anybody from that specific record label goes on tour, you're going with them.
I think quality control, but with me personally, like. I would love to be a DJ for an artist, or I'd love to be a part of something. But the reason I created this brand is so I can have my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to leave something for my family, my kids. So you know, you're only gonna go but so far joining something that's already established. Right. You know, and it's two different type of battles. There's two different type of things you have to go through. You know what I'm saying? My dad always used to tell me, you know what I'm saying, there's two types of people in this world. There's people who create. And there's people who build on what's already been created. You know what I'm saying? They both can be influential people. Like phones aren't new, but Steve Jobs innovated the idea of phones. You know what I'm saying? We still have Windows phones, Apple's phones, but they created something new on something that's already created. But with me, it's like I want to create my own version of quality control. Like All everyone wants to be like Lil Baby and stuff, but I don't know if you know who P is. QCP. That's who I want to be. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everyone looks at Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and all these different rappers, but like.
They really the ones getting paid.
P is Coach. You feel me? They're the ones you say, and they're famous. They don't do nothing. They're not as in light. They sit back, relax, and just you know what I'm saying, count their bread, do their stuff. And they're the ones who have the most power and influence out of all them people, because those are the ones who are really putting these artists and all these people into those rooms that they wouldn't be getting into if it wasn't for them. So I really just want to be like more like P and Coach on that type of level and create something like Quality Control, like United and all that stuff. So I mean, if it doesn't work out to pan out the way it wants to, it's going to. But to answer your question, Quality Control, definitely Quality Control music.
Well, if you ever need an A&R for your record, just call me. You know, yeah. I'm experienced in that a little bit. So we're gonna go into our last section, which is like the closing out section. We're gonna be real inspirational, you know. So, what advice would you give to someone wanting to start a business or organization like 419, or just someone who's starting out and they know they want to be in like the entertainment field but don't really know like if it's for them?
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be damn near impossible. But the biggest advice I can give to anybody who, especially like rappers, who wants to do that, as much as you love the closest people to you and your friends, they're not always gonna be the ones who support you the most and everything. And a lot of people get like, I was talking to one of my friends, he was a rapper, and he was like, man, my friends never promote my music, I always send them music, I always da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, look man, you gotta really understand, like, there's a lot of people on this planet, you feel me? Like, you're way more, you're so focused on like that niche of people liking what you're doing, that it might just, might just be doing it the right way or the way that you really want to do it, because you're more concerned about that niche of people like what you're doing. Like, you got to get your stuff out there. Like, you want to, if you're taking the time to send your music to your friends, send it to some random people. You never know who's going to click on it. But on the other hand of that, like, and that's why I say like your friends and stuff, like that's when you really know who really supporting what you want to do. Because it doesn't, like the same thing with celebrities. Celebrities are only famous because we made them famous. Like, there isn't a Drake if it's not for his hundreds of fans who were paying for concerts, streaming his music, doing all of that. There's not a Lil Durk, there's not a Jay-Z if it's not for the fans. So like, you want to be an artist, you have to understand it's going to be hard. It's never going to be easy. Like, it's this type of business that you do, especially the way the world is going. Like, there's a lot of bright side and upside to it when it finally clicks. If you really want to do it, it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult. But you really got to ask yourself and look at yourself and be like, if I don't have anything else in this world and lost everything else in this world, would I still be content doing this? Because it's easy being a DJ when you're up, you know what I'm saying, when you're the hottest. But it's hard when nobody's coming to your parties, nobody's listening to your music. Like, and if you're only doing it and working that hard when you're up, you're not going to want it as bad. You know what I'm saying? You got to work as hard when the lights is on and when the lights is off, when the doors is closed and when the doors is open, because that work when the doors is closed and nobody's seeing you is going to be the work that really gets you to that next level. So just keep pushing, man. You're the only one who knows what you want to do. You're the only one who knows how great you can be. So you just got to understand that, hone that energy, and just keep pushing it into what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Find the right people who are for you, want to help you do that. They're going to find you, you know what I'm saying, in that path of what you're doing. And you're never going to have to ask them for that support. They're just going to support you just naturally off of that. So just keep pushing, man. It's going to be hard. It's going to take it could take days. Someone could blow up in a day. Someone could blow up in 10 days. Someone could blow up in 10 years. But if that's what you really want to do, then do it. Because when I first started DJing, I didn't work a job for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I was just DJing, throwing parties, perfecting my craft, paying my bills from it. My parents was confused how I was always having money, but like,
I thought you was a jerk.
They thought it really did for a long time. Cause
my family think that too. Cause like with my hair stuff, they was like, where do you get
this money from?
Yeah, I'm like, you'd be surprised what social media do for you. I swear I'm not in the strip club.
And it was different because when I first came here, like, you know what I'm saying, I have African parents, so they're really strict. I was supposed to be a doctor, so I didn't tell my parents for a long time I was just DJing. So like, my sister is always calling like, hey mom, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, you're good. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
I don't need to talk to you like that.
I don't need to talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying my bills, paying my rent, paying my, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying everything. I'm good. Like, it was like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm straight. Like, I don't really need nothing. Because I'm going every weekend and I'm making, when I was young, it was like $300, $400 Thursday to Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And when you're young like that, that's a lot of money.
Especially from like freshman year.
For an 18-year-old, that's a lot of money, and especially when I was in the dorm.
I was gonna say, living in the dorms, you don't even gotta pay your rent.
I gotta pay rent. Then when I got out the dorms, at first I thought it was gonna be harder, but that 300 to 400 went from me just getting paid as a DJ to me creating my own events and making like, let's say a couple thousand. So, and even through that, there was days where I didn't even get paid to get a gig. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can be in that environment, just so I can boost my name. There's some days at some parties you can invest $5,000 into a party and it just doesn't go the way you planned.
Yeah.
Something happens, it gets shut down early. Not that many people come and you don't make as much money. So I mean, it's just
it's a risk.
It's a risk, high risk, high reward though. So just keep going, go as hard as you can every single day. Go as hard as you can. So that's all I gotta say.
Thanks. This is very inspirational. A big person or people would you like to bring to ECU in the near future, and then you feel like after that people will talk about it for like 5 to 10 years?
So I think every year for our biggest event that we've done is Pirate Fest. So first Pirate Fest we had Stunna, and then the next one we had Tusi, I believe. Oh wow, that was back. So this 2020, 2022, 2020, this 2024, boom. So yeah, Stunna and Tusi. So those is two like boom boom. But I feel like for this year, because I feel like this is the last year that I genuinely might be actually here physically. Yeah. To really like bask and live in this glory of what I did. So the only person and the hardest thing that I want to bring Chief Keef down here. And when I first moved to America, my nickname is Sosa. Yeah. And Love Sosa was my theme song. Like everybody was always like, Love Sosa.
Yeah, that's you.
That was me. My Instagram name before was Almighty SO. Like, bang, bang. I was really like, you know what I'm saying? So like, Chief Keef, look, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you watch this video,
if you stumble across this, man, please, I'm trying to work something out. Come to Greenville. Like, you might be the one person that really might make this click and do it for me. So Chief Keef, Almighty Sosa,
I'm gonna tag you in all the videos.
What I gotta do, let's get your people to talk to my people, and let's figure out something. You know what I'm saying, the 252 will appreciate it. That would be so deeply lit if you came here. I promise you. I promise you have the greatest show of your life if you came here. That would be so lit, only because of the fact of how lit the parties be when you play Finito or Love. I could just imagine. And it's just like him being here. Literally just imagine. Whole show, save Finito for last, and once that beat that, I could literally just imagine because it's organized chaos. Yeah, the organized chaos that would just ensue in the crowd and how man. There's no theater. Yeah, there's no theater. There's no venue. There's no. We're doing it outside. Yeah, there's nothing that would stand a chance. Nothing. We're doing it outside. Chief Keef and all of the people that we be breaking out with. What? It wouldn't survive. It would have to be outside. Cause So if you're watching this, well, when you see this, because we're gonna tag you a lot. Please come for real. But anyway, so we were talking about Pirate Fest and stuff. So what big moves are upcoming for this semester? Like, I know it's just February, so like, what can people be excited for once it get warm outside? So I know Spiff ain't really been on the scene, 419 really ain't been on the scene, but this is all part of the master plan, you know. It's been cold. Everything really has been clicking real quick. It just, you know what I'm saying? So from March, before I even get there, April 19th this year is on a Friday. So that's like that's 419. So just know, I'm not gonna say too much, just know the whole of April, from April 1st, every weekend to the end of April, just know. When it gets warm outside for March, we're gonna kickstart it off of March a little bit with some stuff, but the whole of April, just know. I'm gonna say too much. And then Pirate Fest is in April too, so remember that. I'm gonna have to quit my job, babe. You gotta have to do something. You can't listen. If you're not outside in April, you are gonna be sick. And I don't care where you're viewing from. If you viewing from California, if you're not here in April, you need to be here in April. You feel me? We're gonna show y'all why we used to be a #1 party school. We're gonna show y'all. Used to be. It's okay. We're gonna bring it back one more time just for goodness sake. But that's all the questions I have for you. You were such a great guest. Thank you so much for having me. So that's the wrap. You can come back anytime on the SoBoujiee show. Yeah, take a shot. I'll take one too, I guess. Whew. We drank too much to show. We drank too much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll be back with episode 2 soon.